Hi! In this video, I'll show you how you can quickly build a complete semantic model in Timbr using our new Model with AI feature. We'll start here in the Ontology Explorer after I've already selected my model, which is called SAP AI Demo. Right now, the model is empty. It's already connected to SAP DB, and you can see we only have the base concept of the model, thing. From here, I'll begin modeling by clicking Create on the top left and choosing concepts from data sources. This opens a guided flow inside the Ontology Explorer. First, I'll choose the schema I want to work with, which in this case is called SAP RW. Once I select it, Timbr shows me the list of tables in that schema. I'll go ahead and select a set of tables to include in the model. As I select them, I can see them added on the right side, so it's very clear what's going into building my model. Next, I'll click the arrow to move to the second step, where we match the selected tables into the concepts we're about to create. This is where the model with AI becomes really helpful. Since these tables are named in the SAP terminology, and I'm not always sure what each one represents just by looking at the raw names, I'll click Rename with AI. Timbr uses AI to interpret the SAP metadata and suggests clear, business-readable concept names so it's easy to understand what each concept represents, while still keeping the process fully under my control. After that, I'll click the arrow again to move to step 3, where we validate the properties of our concepts. Here, Timbr brings in the table columns as properties, and I can see the source tables, the property names, the types, and which concepts each property will be assigned to. But once again, because the property names are still coming from SAP terminology, I'll use Rename with AI here as well. The renaming happens again, and now I can easily understand what each property means, and importantly, you still see the original SAP property names directly underneath the new ones, so there's full transparency and lineage. While I'm here, I'll also point out that everything is editable. If I wanted to, I could rename something like order number to order ID, I could change a property type, or make any other adjustments before moving forward. For this video, I won't change anything, but it's important to see that the entire process supports human in-the-loop validation and adjustment. Next, I'll click the arrow to move to step 4, which is validating the concepts. Here, Timbr already presents the primary keys it identified, and I can scroll through them to make sure everything looks right. Just like the earlier steps, everything is editable here too, but I'll keep it as is and move on. In step 5, Timbr shows a summary of everything that's about to be created. I can open the drop-downs and review the concepts and their information, which include inheritance, primary keys, and the assigned properties. Once everything looks good, I'll click Run on the bottom right, and Timbr will create the model. It'll run for a few seconds. When done, the completion window appears. From here, I'll click Find Relationship so Timbr can suggest and create the relationships for this model in bulk. Once clicked, I can see all the Timbr suggested relationships. I'll go ahead and select all of them so they can be added to the model. After selecting them, I'm able to view the relationships and review the details, and if needed, I can edit anything before saving. I'll go ahead and click Save to save all the selected relationships into the model. Once it's saved, the model is ready. To see the full model with its relationships we just created, I'll right-click on any concept, in this case, the concept Accounting Document Line Item, choosing to show relationships. And just like that, you can see the model and its relationships are complete. And there you have it. In just a few clicks, I went from an empty model with only the base concept thing to a complete model with clear business concepts, properties, and relationships. Using Model with AI, I was able to rename concepts and properties into something readable, validate everything step by step, and generate relationships in bulk with Timbr's suggestions. We'll see you in our next videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.